All right, and we are live. Hello, everybody, in Point Reyes Station in Marin County. You get things adjusted here. Thought I might have a little bit of a hangout tonight, as promised. The place is kind of chaos here right now. I've got more electric up here than you can shake a stick at. I'll tell you. So, welcome to everybody this evening. I don't know how well the light's going to be here. I got a little bit of light from the street light up here. Much more look around. You guys can see the streets here. If I remember how to do this here, flip that around and on the streets of Point Reyes Station here. And yeah, I hope all of you are having a good evening. Well, action in front of the some of the restaurants. Boy, they're really packed up here for a Tuesday night. I can't even believe it. Hi, Sue. How are you, sweetie? You guys will look over here. The probably see him in there. Let me put this window down a little. Yeah, you can see him kind of eating away in there. Hey, Debbie Davis. How are you, sweetie? Nice to see you. I'm checking out one of your live streams today. I didn't have the courage yet to say hi. Some people walking along the streets there. I'm trying to get my cable undone. Yeah, so I hope everybody's having a good night. Let me get that back in the holder without wrecking everything. Let's flip that around. Oh, I will. I'll definitely pop in. I enjoyed very much being on Hangout with you. I finally acquired a decent Wi-Fi signal today. I was on the road and got a little early drone flight in today. I really had very poor signal. Yeah, I'm a boondock right near. Hey, Greg, how you doing? Yeah, that's fine, Greg. I'm just chilling out. Yeah, boondocking down here is absolute total breeze. I have come down here 3 times. It's my favorite place. If you're playing the home game and you look at a map of the Bay Area, I'm over on the coast, north of San Francisco, on the coast in lovely Marin County. And yeah, doing great. Just have fun. That's fine, Greg. You know, you actually have a life, which is a wonderful thing. So there's a lot of action on that. A lot of people here. I'm surprised. People here like to eat late. Hey, Jeremy, how you doing, sweets? I think I'll pop out on the street a second. I don't want to disconnect the Hangout. The Western Bar down there, I'm really surprised how quiet. That place is usually rocking down there. This Samsung does really nice. Yeah, I want to adopt you. I want to do more than that to you, Jeremy. Over here a second. I don't want to lose the signal. We might lose the signal. But there's a lot of people in here. It's like 8:30. It's a lot of money down here, I'll tell you guys. A lot of dough. There's a little rascal. No, I'm not going to carry you. Are you kidding me, Greg? Down here in Marin County? Oh. This place is so anti-gun, but I've never seen a cop down here in all the 3 times that I've been down here, which is pretty cool. Get that back in the holder. Trying to do that without wiping out everything here. Hey Carl, how are you, sweetie? Oh, I'm always safe. You know, I'm I'm not in our own hood there. I'm down in a very, very wealthy area of California where a lot of rich people have their homes. Down here they have retreats up here, and it's beautiful on Tamales Bay. Carl, how is Carl doing? Carl, how you doing? You feeling better? You had all that nonsense with the food poisoning and all that stuff going on. I hope you're doing better. I'm just charging a lot of stuff. I got my inverter going tonight, full steam here. I got I don't even know what it is called, the eval eval. I think it's doing good. It's also charged my extra battery flamethrowers. I got no worries. I want to fix my makeup a little bit here. You know, it's gonna take a long time. I'm not in any real worry. I don't really care. I'm just to take a long time to build the channel back, and I figured I'd have a hangout over here. I've been having them on Murphy for months, but I got some good stuff. Came in with no more buffalo wing. Yeah, stay clear of those buffalo wings. Buffalo wing. Be careful, Carl. They'll have a new troll name. Buffalo Wing Carl. Oh man, I'll turn this around. It's probably more interesting tonight to see what's going on the streets there. And I just love this town. It's so mellow. It's so calm. Yeah, Carl had a real go round with the old Montezuma's Revenge. Hey, Andrew, my sweetie pie line screw. Yeah, I'll make it up to Canada. Don't worry. I'll make it up to Canada. Right now, I'm just enjoying the freedom of the road down here in Marin County, just north of San Francisco Bay. If you're looking at a map at home, it's just at the bottom where Tamales Bay comes to a point. I'm right on the San Andreas Fault right here. Yep. Oh God, there it is. Yep. Sean, how you doing? The great Sean Slups in the hangout. Nice to see you. Hey, Koopy, your mammy. Yeah. There goes the hood. I'm lucky I got good signal. I had a hell of a time today. Just getting the very first video uploaded. So what's going on, Koopy? How are you, sweetie? Hope you're having a good day. I had a brutal time getting that first one uploaded. But I did a lot of stuff today. I have a lot of stuff coming up tomorrow. A lot of cool stuff for tomorrow. I did some cooking tonight. I'm gonna do some cooking tomorrow. I really packed basically everything in. I didn't do any, didn't hit restaurants or anything this time. Just kind of challenging myself. I made a nice one-pan wonder tonight. Let me get Fab just got home. Yeah, it's a long day for you. With some carries man purse. I'm gonna have a little bit of something to drink here. I gotta be careful. I got a lot of mason jars around here. And the big issue is I don't want to confuse them with a pea. And guys, I mean, I do have for emergency in the back. I got a pea jug floating around, but I brought a little bit of soda in a mason jar. I know that's going to sound horrendous to you guys. But you know, a lot of things happen out there. Many a thing. I'm trying to work this ice chest. Isn't that nice though? I did some cooking today. I didn't wimp out and just run to the restaurant. here tonight. About that. Yeah, high definition pea jug. I got to be careful with the mason jars. It's easy to, I got like 4. I got some for coffee. I got some for, I don't know what the hell. I forgot to bring the milk with me, but I got an empty one in there, and I got one with some soda that I brought. And I'm just thinking tonight, oh man, I hope I don't have like a ambient moment or something like that, and grab the wrong jug. That could be a life-changing event. It is 63 degrees here. Yeah, might need some explaining. I don't know. I've got so many mason jars around the house. Greg, I just grab them. They're very useful. I'm so used to using them. So, it can be a life-changing moment, but it was really nice to get away today. Did a little more touring around down here. I have went to a very interesting place today, guys. It's a blend of some incredible history in Americana and the world. That is also the same place is also some hellish history. It's amazing that two amazing things can be combined. One fantastic and one horrendous. I'm talking murder, I'm talking beatings, I'm talking tremendous inventions, all in one place. Hope that piques your curiosity a little bit. It's an amazing place. And what else did I do today? I did so much stuff today. Stuff there. I don't know. I can't remember. I flew there. Got a drone flight tonight. Deb, where are you? Yeah, sounds like you're hood. Yeah, I knew that I better not bring this ain't no bikini run down here. This place is, you get down on the coast here and you have the Alaskan influence down here, and it is really chilly. It never really gets cold. It never freezes, but it never gets real warm either. The most it gets warm is like 75 degrees in summertime, and the coolest it ever gets is like 40 degrees, 45 degrees in winter ever. So, hey 50, how are you? Oh, you're in Louisiana. I can't wait to get to Louisiana. It's 50, my video muse. Didn't do too much with the gimbal today. Just kind of horsing around a little bit. No. Holy shit, it's like being back in the hood. Well, didn't do any today. It's just too cold here, Andrew, down in this area. I don't want to say cold. You guys would say, Rosie, you're a pussy. I mean, you're in the most comfortable climate. Right now, it's 9 p.m. It's 63 degrees. I mean, nobody needs air conditioning up and down the coast here. That's a good thing. So, but I was smart today. I wore a sweatshirt and I knew I needed it. I'm gonna probably wear it to bed tonight. This is a great place to boondock. What defines a good place to boondock? Number one, I've been down here 3 times. I've never seen a cop. I've never seen a highway patrol. Flan, how are you, sweetie? Yeah, mine's like 80. Yeah, Greg's like, I'll get Rosie up here and show her what cold is really like. Yeah, 50, traveling the USA 50. It's nice to see everybody tonight. What defines a good boondocking spot? Like I said, there's just some places in America you just don't see a cop. The presence of crime is just almost unknown. And this is one of these communities where they're not going to use any law enforcement around here because nothing ever happens. You have an extremely high median income. You're in a rural area. It's a very homogeneous population. The Mexicans you see here are very hardworking people, family people, and they make good money. So good boondocking is a town that, like this. I'd say Guerneville which is the LGBT capital of the North Bay. But then some freak rolled a bomb under a cop's car last week up there. I mean, what the hell? The San Quentin parking lot is yeah, did you ever see my San Quentin vid? I actually went into San Quentin and here on the channel and boondocking adventure. We went down to Berkeley on the trail of protest, the history of protest, what it is that makes Berkeley such a hot spot for protest. Traced all the roots of that. We went to San Quentin to death row, and I actually, you know, Scott Peterson, the one that murdered his wife and unborn child, actually held his art in my hand. They have an art gallery for on death row, and his piece of artwork. Go check it out. It was a very chilling thing, line screw, to be in San Quentin. It's a hell of a trip, that one, and to learn all the roots of Berkeley and protest. And that was all when all the Antifa stuff was going on down there. So, Debbie, are you still here? I got to tell you, I am just enamored with Louisiana, and especially Baton Rouge. Yeah, thanks, Flan. Yeah, that was really freaky. I don't know. Debbie, I want to tell you about Louisiana. I mean, Louisiana is just a fascinating state to me. The reason being is there's still a great hangover of the Civil War down there. We toured that big plantation out, and I love Baton Rouge. I didn't care too. I mean, this is going to freak you out. I didn't care a lot for New Orleans, but I fell in love with Baton Rouge. I fell in love, you know, I'm a big history buff with, yeah, I got Brother Swagger, Jimmy Swaggart video on there. And, yeah, it's going to take a while for all that stuff to get back into search. Being terminated for 3 months really sucks. It's basically like you're starting all over again, but people will rediscover that stuff, but they're good stuff. But Debbie, we went to yeah, there was a beautiful plantation home outside of Baton Rouge, and it was a beauty. The guy that toured it around, his family had lost everything after the Civil War, and the bitterness was incredible. But can you imagine, guys, before the Civil War begins, you're the richest state per capita in the United States, and the day the Civil War ends, you're the poorest. I mean, what a reversal. You know, and there was that whole undertone, and it's interesting, the French influence and the Napoleonic laws and the French law holds sway down in New Orleans. And I just thought the food was fantastic. I had alligator. We went to can't remember the name of that place, Debbie. We went to right where LSU, it's a big LSU hangout. I saw the governor's mansion. We saw the state capitol building. I want to get back there and really check it. Magnolia Plantation is very pretty. Yeah, that was just, of all the places I traveled. Oh, I know. You know what I mean, though, Greg. When you got things that are tremendous in search, how to create trimless windows, and there's just all kinds of, there's a lot of how-to things, and they just get knocked out of the box. That's okay. I'm glad to be back. I'm not, believe me, trust me, I'm happy to have gotten that back just for the content. I don't even care about anything else, but I'm glad to have the content on it. Yeah, that's cool. Line Screw said we still have millions of Napoleonic and French laws up there. Yeah, it's fascinating. I love Canada. I love Toronto. Looking forward to your metal detecting. Yeah, we're going to see, do a little bit of that tomorrow. I want to go also check out this place in Olema. And Olema is right here. And tonight I'm right on the San Andreas Fault. I mean, literally on the San Andreas Fault here. And Olema is a very interesting place. It's a few miles from here, and it's the exact epicenter of the great 1906 earthquake began and originated right there and spread out and hit San Francisco, destroyed Santa Rosa, and there's a really cool retreat place there. some kind of Indian group. I want to go check that out, some kind of Hindu group. I'm only an hour. I know, Flan, I like your area there. I like it. Let's see what's going on in the streets here. Yeah, it's a quiet night. I'm making sure this thing got a really shitty holder on this thing. Make sure this thing doesn't do out of here. Rock and roll. How is Jeremy Davis doing today? Oh, you see some hookers, huh? I would say I'm not sure how I'd rate the chicks, you know. Haven't really looked too much. Been real busy with stuff today, but I'll get a better look around tomorrow. I'm going to try to do some more metal detecting around town. Oh my God, I'm an Uber driver. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine that? Could you imagine that stinky? Right? I got enough. Oh shit! Like I got enough fucking problems in life. I'm gonna be an Uber driver so people can piss and crap and throw up and everything else and blow a load in the back of the car. I'm gonna be an Uber driver. Holy hell! I don't want to Uber anybody. I'll be looking at the hookers. Yeah, that's right, Flan. You're right. Oh, thank you, Templin. Oh, just good to be back on the channel. Good to have a hangout. I want to get back to the boondocking. I want to boondock in San Francisco. That's going to be very challenging, though, because parking is so tight down there. You know, it's not like you can just roll up to a park and cook your breakfast. Here, it's easy. I mean, I just found this little park up the hill. I did a drone flight off of it over Point Reyes and then sat down and made my dinner. You guys will see that video tomorrow. So it's an easy place, but San Francisco is brutal. You must accept the load. Yeah, Greg's seen my driving across country and stuff like that. So San Fran, yeah, you got to see, you got to check it out. I've been all over the country, and there's some cities with just fantastic beauty. I'd say New York's a beautiful city, just on the face of it. It may be tough. There's some tough parts and stuff. Some tough parts of San Francisco. But in terms of natural beauty, you know, you look at LA and, you know, the beaches are cool, but the city doesn't really have any native sort of beauty because it's relatively new. I mean, it really came on the scene in the 20s and 30s, and San Francisco has been roaring since the 1840s. No, I don't think it's as bad as people were saying. You know, it's just they're very concentrated in what they call the Tenderloin down there, is where all the low income tends to hang out. Well, let's face it, guys, it's a you know, but when you look at San Francisco, it's stunningly beautiful. The hills, the cable cars, the bridges, the cuisine, the views that you get. I mean, you go up some of these hills, it's almost frightening when you come over the top, how steep they are and stuff. Yeah, it has something to, oh, I've been to Chicago. You can look at my playlist back in 2015 when I thought I could change Elvis's ways. I went out to Chicago. There's a playlist called Elvis's Redemption Road. And you can see it's hanging out in Chicago and exploring the food scene. I did some work on his van. We saw where Dillinger got gunned down at the Biograph Theater. It was hanging with Mr. X and Elvis out there. So yeah, check it out. There's a lot of playlists. There's almost 100 playlists on the channel. And Deb, we went on a 7,636 mile journey in March. In 17 days, we covered 7,636 miles cross country. We met Maxine, Debbie Lynn, TR Prepper, All the Fact, Cooper, Corey, Drory, Drew, so many people down, and Elvis, and a couple guys in New Orleans and stuff. I wear a bulletproof vest and carry extra mags. Is Missy Jen here? I enjoy Chicago. I thought Chicago was a great food town. I really, I can't wait to get back to Chicago again. Would I want to be like Elvis and just sit there every freaking fucking day and sit around Chicago? No, I'd be outside. I'd be going to Moline. I'd be going, touring the rest of the great state. There's Missy Jen. She's enjoying her peace and quiet. Hey, Jen. There's Missy Jen's like, oh, Rosie out of the house. What a treat. Hey, Aslan. Long time no see, honey. Very nice to see you. Hey, how you doing, Dave? Nice to see you. Very honored. My good pal, Dave, the fisherman in there. Nice to see you, Dave. I have to say, in my when I'm fucking around with paperwork in the morning at work, I'm watching Heart to Heart. I'm watching Heart to Heart reruns, and yeah. Say hi to Deb, the RN. Let me flip this around. I'll show you. I'm boondocking. I'm sleeping overnight. Boondocking is defined as overnight, just parking the van on the street. I'm in Reyes Station in Marin County. It's a beautiful community. Right at the heart of San Andreas Fault here, and give you guys a little look around. Yeah, I need a 5. Dave's like, you need a 5. Dave, don't buy me one, please. And I had a good dinner tonight. Oh, shit. You got to be careful. Dave will be like, hey, I'd called this place. I got you set up tonight. Go grab the key. Yeah, NorCal is beautiful. Yeah. What are you doing with Deb tonight? Where in the hell is Becca? How's she doing? How's she feeling? Yeah, honk at him. No, I don't want Dave. I don't want it. No. Damn thing just reconnected. No, you got to be careful what you say to Dave, right? If you slip up, all of a sudden you're booked into a 5-star hotel. I got to be careful, Dave. I ate. I have a full belly. I don't need anything delivered to the van here. I'm good. MFD tonight. I'm all good to go. I hope I didn't disconnect the chat here. Let me see if that's still live chat. All messages are visible. Hotels. Get you one with a golf course. About 20 years ago, I drove a golf ball off the instep of my left foot, shattered my bone on there into like 12 pieces. I can never pivot again to golf. Free slideshow is a little shaky. Well, I just tapped the thing and kind of disconnected the thing for a second. So yeah, that was awful. But I always tell you, got to be careful. Got to be damn careful of Dave. As long as you putty, yeah, it's all good. I was a much better driver than a putter, and I was particularly good with fairway woods too. So, yeah, particularly good with fairway woods too. That was kind of my specialty. Yeah, there are some people creeping around the streets here. Here comes some people window shopping a couple. This is like the hippie capital. I mean, the 60s did not die here. This is it. 64. Yeah, let me. I don't know why I'm not able to give you a wrench on this. I have you wrenched on your regular Dave the Fisherman too, so I'll have to check that. So, you ever been to Tamales? I have. We looked around Tamales. You can see on the last visit, I looked around town a little bit. I stopped in Marshall for a while today. I visited an incredibly historic site with some amazing history, both tremendously fantastic and tremendously dire and black. It was typical California, the best of stuff and the very worst of stuff. So, okay, F5. Okay, well, yeah. We wake up middle of the night and be surrounded by hippies peeping. This is literally a place where the 60s stood still. It really is. You have a lot of rainbow, a lot of peace and love, a lot of peace signs, and just this place is about as. This is the exact opposite of Dave's place there. The exact opposite. Yeah, Mike. Well, you're going to find this very fascinating because a wonderfully historic site turned into a disaster of murder, torture, and everything else. It's a shocking story. Shocking. It's got nothing to do with Charles Manson, too. It's kind of before his time. So, but typical California kind of crap. So, but this place is about as blue as, this is about as dark blue as you could get. I would bet in this town of maybe 5,000 people, maybe there's 100 Republicans here. Pounder, how you doing? Yeah. Founders like Bionic Woman. Yeah, I'm waiting for Dave to upload some Lindsay Wagner and the Bionic Woman. Yeah, actually, I've been enjoying the Heart to Heart. Haven't seen that in 20-some years. It's been nice to see some of those episodes. Yeah, very, very blue. Just the exact opposite of. Okay, Deb. Got let's see, Bionic, Cowman. Okay. But you must have a hell of a connection, Dave, to be able to upload all that stuff. And your internet must be just going all day long. Pounder, how are you? Oh yeah, Lindsay Wagner, my teenage crush. Mine were Raquel Welch, Linda Carter. She was one of mine. Notice they're all like real busty and stuff like that. Miami Vice. Oh, good. Miami Vice. Excellent. Don Johnson. Yeah. That's what you need, Dave. You need one of those white coats. Like, you need your cigarette boat out there. Yeah, she still looks amazing, doesn't she? Nice to see you, Pounder. My wife said, and the bio went to school. Wow, amazing. That's Lindsay Wagner, right? She was in the Paper Chase with Timothy Bottoms and the great, the guy that used to do the commercials. We make all money the old-fashioned way. We earn it. Can't remember his name. He was great. The law school professor. I'm back. All right. I bought one for a white coat for court. Yeah, it's been quiet on the Elvis front lately. Not a lot going on today, anyway. So, yeah, the Paper Chase was a great flick. John Houseman, that was his name. He's a hell of an actor. He went all the way back to the 30s. I got the driving slippers today, so now I am Don Johnson. You know, Dave. And I was, unfortunately, I'm going to admit, you know, I was born in a very bad, I was born in a big, giant family, 11 people, and we didn't have anything. I never even heard of driving slippers until you came on, driving shoes till you came on the scene. Hey, Jay didn't know I am in the town of Point Reyes here, right in downtown Point Reyes. Like I said, Dave, no, I don't need any, I don't need driving shoes. Like I said, I was born on one end of the kitchen table while Dad was having breakfast at the other end, so. Let's see what's going on. There's still some people moving around the streets and stuff, young couple. Yeah, I never heard of driving slippers before until Dave, I was like, holy crap, there really is such a thing? And he's like, Rosie, how did you survive so many years, you know? Oh, Ellie told you about it. Figures. Damn Ellie. So are you parking? What? You voyeuring? You camping? Pounder, I'm just boondocking. I'll be sleeping. I have a great boondocking spot here. I'll just be pulling onto the side of the road, nice flat level spot, and spending the night down here. Drinking my, I got to be careful of the jugs. You know, Elvis's famous pee jugs. I do have one in the back in case of emergency. It's not moonshine. I didn't bring any. I don't want to be drinking down. I'll be the dumbass that one cop arrests somebody in a year down here, and I'm the dumbass that gets wrecked. I got to make sure not to confuse the bottles around here in the dark of night. Hey, that ain't 7-Up, baby. I'm sending an animal skin canteen. Holy shit. Actually, this town's great. They have tremendous public restrooms, really clean. They clean them every 8 hours around the clock, believe it or not. I mean, these people got money to burn down here, it seems like. So, hope you enjoyed the drone flight today. Once again, flew over the schoolhouse from the birds and did another flight down here today over Point Reyes Station. Sweet Jesus, yellow water. That's about the extent of it. So, geez. It's pretty quiet though for Tuesday night. I'm just really impressed with how many people are on the restaurant scene. Here, I'm mooching this Wi-Fi here, so I can't don't move too far. But Dave, that's what you need for your lawn. I'm looking in the window of this hardware store. They got pink flamingos, you know. Imagine Dave had pink flamingos on the lawn outside of his place. His neighbors would burn down his condo over. Hey Dave, did you put pink flamingos on your lawn? Yeah, what do you think of them? Huh? Aren't they nice? Get the fuck out of the neighborhood. Oh my God, flaming people's need. This is... Yeah, Pounder, how's spaghetti sauce on the wall? And I'm busy. Yeah, I'm busy. Okay, hey, Kelly Rose, nice to see you. Yeah, look at the way I configured my shelf system with the 3/4-inch threaded rod and the composition board to hold all of my vintage audio. It gave me a lot of flexibility to adjust the shelves. Get the fuck out of here. I like Dave when Dave's talking about living in Iowa. He's like, we never even saw a gay person. Much can you imagine a transgender person in town coming to the Grange meeting? Well, it may not be as backward as I don't want to say backward. It may be a little more okay. Tough love. Yeah, thank you. The shelf system. There's a whole video playlist of putting together my dream vintage wall of sound there, and I'll be getting back in the shop and doing more audio restoration in the fall when it's a little cooler. Sabina's good. We all good. Well, which yeah. Okay, thank you, Pounder. I'm glad he came back. I'm really glad the channel came back. I expected it to. You know, I'm glad it did. I just picked up a silver Marshall. That's all right. Yeah, thank you, Flan. The wall of sound is kind of the signature thing on the Rancho. Half of them are restored. There's still a whole half other one to go. Midway to restoring that Magnavox 1968 Astrosonic console. So, where is Ellie tonight? She usually pops in. I'm over. We're never. Dave, you cannot be over Ellie. You know why? Because Ellie's the woman of mystery, right? We all have this idea, like, what does Ellie look like? You know, the great Ellie, the New Jersey. You never want to say housewife. You never want to say homemaker. You want to say the doyen of fashion and good taste in New Jersey, right? That's Ellie. My foot left us. Old radio cat. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I got to finish that Magnavox, that beautiful Astrosonic, and stick that into the Shine Shack. I want to also do a moonshine run. So Ellie for what she is. You have to admit, Dave. I mean, I'm no alpha person, right? But Ellie definitely has alpha. She's very strong. She'll give you your run for your money, Dave. She's got a lot of spunk to her. I'm just wimpy. Ellie rocks. Yeah, yeah, we know. Oh, she excoriated you. Yeah, I'm surprised. Usually Dave, when I'm in the kitchen, the non-bikini baking, usually Dave's hanging over me, telling me what the hell to do with Italian cooking. I'm making lasagna, and I almost put the noodle in the bottom of the pan. Dave's like, no, put that fucking sauce down on there first. It cost me $27 for a 50-pound bag of sugar, about $5 worth of grains. I use a Cobb's corn, oats, barley, molasses, sweet. It might cost about 15 bucks to put a batch, and that'll yield me about 2 to 3 gallons of 90 proof. So yeah, see, we just throwing shit. That's it. I was impressed though. Dave knows his cooking. I mean, he was right in there. That lasagna, he was riding shotgun on that. I was kind of glad he wasn't there for the sauce making though, because he would have been screaming every, "How are you doing that? Get those fucking seeds out of there." Really? Hey, Greg, did you ever, I don't know if Greg Campbell's on, did you ever notice people named Dave? They tend to be very alpha. My friend the boss is Dave Dickey. We got Dave the fisherman. I think there's some other Daves too that are. Yeah, about 30 bucks. I can do 3 gallons of 150. 180 proof, 183 proof, and we just barrel it. I just sip it. I got fired by 2 Daves. I just noticed that, no, Rob, I'm actually in a very fashionable part of Marin County down here at Point Reyes. I'd say the median income is super high. I don't know. Teresa said she's blocked on the side chat. I don't know. I don't think I have anybody blocked on here. Teresa, if you're listening to me, I'm sorry, babe. I don't think so. See, Dave, I told you, the more you know me, the more disappointed you are at what a low ender I am. He's like, what the fuck? You're reviewing Wendy's? Really? Shit, it gets worse, Dave. We have McDonald's next week. I'm gonna come and I'm gonna hire some hit guys to pull you out of that restaurant when you're in there. Oh shit. Shit. I told you, JK, how you doing? I told you, Dave, I'm a bitter disappointment. I wouldn't know fancy dancy if it bit me on the ass. No, I don't need gift cards. No. You and I, Dave, it's like the one thing that Drury said was true. Some people in life are, some people in life are takers and some people in life are givers. And you and I are on the giver side. We're not on the taker side. I do enjoy a simple life. Here's some couple in love coming down the street. Rob, we got Dave in stereo. We got multiple Daves here. I don't have any fucking channel. Have you done a Mickey D kiosk? Oh, we did that kiosk on the trip. It was a disaster. I don't know where in the hell we were. I'm trying to think. We were in Elko, Nevada. And that kiosk, it was so crowded in there, nobody even knew what the hell they were doing with the kiosk. It was a total and complete disaster. So everybody just ended up waiting in line. Yeah. You tell Becca's got some class, yeah. Yep. You tell the way she speaks and her language and usage. She's making me show off her Louis Vuitton purse she bought in about it. Yeah, they're expensive. They are expensive. There we are, Jeremy. Louis Vuitton. My daughter worked for Moet Hennessy, which is the drinks division, and they have the big Domaine champagne. I can't remember what the hell it's called. She worked for them for a while, interned with them, and she was telling me about the price. They're part of the LVMH, Louis Vuitton, Moet Hennessy group, and that stuff is expensive. I do have a Coach bag. That's about as far as I can go. Dave says I need an image consultant to the total fucking makeover, you know. Like My Fair Lady. The rain in Spain falls mainly on plain. Yeah, there's nobody pushing. Yeah, they're just expensive. It's just the quality, the leathers and the tooling. You know, Rob, I'm going to be heading down to Oakland. So you better unsub me for that adventure, because that's, you know, it's going to be right by the Greyhound station right there. You know, yeah, nobody's pushing shopping carts around. These people got some real dough around here, so it's very safe. It's here. I'm not in the way. I'm not bothering anybody or anything. Hey, Candace, how are you, sweetie? Oakland is rough. That's right, but I'm going to show you. No matter where you are, you can still boondock, and Oakland is a good place to do that. So, Candace, Candace is my future girl. Should things... That right, Candace? Tell them, honey. What made you pick that town? Well, you can look at the beauty of Point Reyes. You can look at the sense of community. You can look at the incredible... Uh-oh, there's Kipper. Busted again. Jesus Christ. That's on me, you know? like a bad virus. Here comes trouble. Everybody needs a backup. You know, they teach you that, Kipper. In your line of work, everybody needs a backup. Flan, when you drive down here and you look at the scenery, and you'll get another sense of that tomorrow. The views, you come up over the ridge of a hill and you see Tamales Bay, and it just takes your breath away. And you look at the boats out there on the water, and it's just, every turn is just a thing of beauty. I don't care if it's cows in the fields or it's just the way they're framed against the hills and everything. It's beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, got your sick. That's it. It is pretty. It's fantastic. And I'm always drawn to come back down here and just enjoy the chill of the environment. Everybody's pretty laid back. You don't have any kind of sense of gangs or punks. It's a very homogeneous community. And what Mexicans are here, maybe 2% of the population, they're extremely hardworking, and a lot of them are very successful dairymen and business owners down here. Have you been to... I want to come out to... I've not been north of Eureka. No, but I want to come out to Rio Vista. Jaded out that way. Rio Vista is very intriguing to me. That's where I bought my first RV. Stockton, Rio Vista, out that way. Boondock over in Rio Vista on the Delta country. Check out the little town of Locke, which was the Chinese community. Yeah, I saw that bridge collapse in Italy. That was terrible. Yeah, Jesus. They talk about Chinese engineering, you know. Oh yeah, I mean hell, I mean, yeah, Washington State and Oregon are beautiful. The coastal oceans. What is that? Ocean View. I can't remember what the hell. It's in Ocean Beach in Washington State. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just been at East Black Magic. How you doing? Yeah, I don't know why Teresa can't get in, but yeah, it's just the tendencies. I've never really been north. I've been in Vancouver before when I worked at Royal Bank of Canada for some meetings and stuff, but I've never, I've never been in Oregon, and never been in Washington State, never been in Montana, Minnesota, North Dakota, South Dakota. I really got to get up there on 90 and make my way through. Been non-stop rain. Wow. It hadn't been too hot there, huh, Rob? You're probably cutting your fucking grass every 3 days or something. So, cute little taxidermy shop. It's upscale with lake creature. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, I like, I mean, somebody was ragging on Spokane the other night, and I've looked at a little bit at Spokane, and thought it was a very interesting place. They have have a pretty robust Chinese community up there, and the lantern festivals. And, there seems to be a lot of pride up there. Yeah, that's good. That's good, Pounder. You should. I know you're working hard. I was watching you on a Hangout when you were talking about pricing your goods, and one of the hardest things you can do in business is keep your pricing high. There's a lot to be said for that. Don't keep it high. It's not a bad thing in life. Not bad. Yeah, the sweet spot started to find. I mean, we used to calculate the first derivative of the demand curve on price would give you that perfect price point for profitability and elasticity of market demand and all that stuff. I still remember that stuff from MBA school. Yeah, Tijuana, Mexico, 84 horsemen. I'm actually going to take, we go into San Diego this time. I'm going to probably take down into Tijuana this time. I think the safety level is pretty high now. They've cleaned up a lot of that shoot 'em up on the streets and shit. So I'm surprised we've come signal. I'm going to continue. I'm going to take her in there. Yeah, the Italy bridge bid. Can you believe that? I mean, what a bunch of bullcrap. Yeah, well, I was coming home from work and the fucking bridge collapsed. Really? How was your day? Yeah, I think probably you need coffee. Yeah, well, it's been a pretty long day. I got up early, I did work, and then I hit the road. I did a lot of video editing, tried to today. Had no internet at all, anywhere. Did a couple of drone flights. So, yeah, it's been a busy day. Look around a little bit. I'm not sure if I'll do metal detecting down here, but somewhere around I'll do some metal detecting. Some more things to check out. There'll be some really good videos coming up tomorrow. If you're any kind of person that can appreciate some really fucked up history, that are something good that went radically bad, then this place will be right up your alley. tomorrow, and of course a few stops along the way were a lot of fun too. A lot of good quality content. But I enjoy boondocking. I mean, if I was to get a hotel here, you'd be looking at $200 a night on a weeknight. It's just that kind of place. It's just that kind of. Yeah, you can't operate your biz from an RV. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. When you can't get internet, I mean, I drove around tonight very frustrated. Finally found this hardware store that has like a decent internet. Nobody's pulling on it. There's no Elvises around here sucking up Wi-Fi. I guess I'm the, if you look around the room and you can't see Elvis, then you must be the Elvis. So I guess I'm the Elvis tonight. So does Boone mean I'm going to sleep in the van? Yeah, I actually have a van here, a Dodge ProMaster City. It has a real comfortable bed in the back. I drop a curtain thing here. I have a curtain thing in the back. Nobody bothers you around here. Yeah. So you feel like you're cheating the man, saving a little money on hotels and stuff. That's not my objective, though. My objective is to try to be self-sustaining, to cook my meals, and to have that kind of fun and share that with you guys. Share some history, share some stuff that you're not going to see on other travel channels. It's going to be the obscure and the unusual, and no, just an overnighter. My big travel will start next year. Definitely building up my money. I still live in Santa Rosa. Yes, I do. Yeah. Greg, the last time I was in TJ was probably 1994. Then everything went to shit in 2004. No, I'm not going to go to the parks. I do most protecting Diva. I do that on streets and the places next to where people park on streets and between their houses and the streets. I'm an urban metal detector. I've always found my best finds near where cars are parked, where people are getting in and out of cars and stuff, whether it's to parks or whatever. It's always on the perimeters. Hey, Yujiro, how are you, sweetie? Nice to see you. Semper Fi. Pride of the Marines. My hat's off. I was looking at the requirements to be a Marine. I want to see if I can train myself up to pass the Marine Corps fitness test. And you have to do 3 miles in 15 minutes, and you have to do a certain amount. If you're a woman, you have to do a certain number of hangs from the bar. So it might be an interesting video series to see if I could pass the Marine Corps physical test. What do you think, Yujiro? Yujiro, like, bikini up and give it a shot, Rosie. Just take yourself down to Pendleton and give me a left, you left, you left, right, left. What the hell is that? That's our new uniform for... Hey, yeah, 3 mile run, sit-ups, 8 and pull-ups, 3 to 20. Yeah, so I did a 2 mile run for the FBI back in 1991. I did 2 miles in 15 minutes qualifying for and I was a heavy smoker at that time, pack and a half a day. Man, that was brutal. Yeah, what do you think, Flan? Do the Marine test, and they'll love me on the streets running the 3 mile. Right? With my new improved hiding hanging out. Yeah, I quit smoking in November 1st, 1995. I quit smoking. I smoked from the time I was 14 Yeah, I can't. Marshall just sent me a message. Teresa sent me a message too. I can't unblock anybody on my phone, so you just have to catch the next one here. Hold the mud on. It's a blast. There we go. How did you do it? Oh wow! When I was 14, I was rolling pipe tobacco in binder paper, loose leaf paper, man, because my father was a pipe smoker and he smoked L&Ms. He cut over to a pipe and I'd steal the tobacco and smoke that and roll that in paper and smoke it. 14 years old, I'd cut school and I'd get dropped off at school. I'd just turn around and go the go the other way. I was badass. And I basically smoked lightly from age 14 to about 26. Then I quit for about 4 years, and stupidly I started again. And I smoked for a few years, and then finally when my kids were born, I just said, I just gotta quit. I want to see my girls grow up. And I stepped off a plane in Honolulu, Hawaii, and I crumpled up that pack of cigarettes, and that first week I could have bitten the butt end off of an anvil, man. I was so, but every day every day was 50% better than the day before. And after a week and a year, I still kind of wanted one. And then at about the 5-year mark, the smell started to bother me when I smelled cigarette smoke and stuff. So now I don't think I would ever go back to smoking again. I just quit cold turkey. I just crumpled it up and I said my life is, I just got booted off of a stressful job overseas in Asia and came back and, if not then, when? Let's see what's going on. It's not easy though. Yeah, quitting is not easy. I think the only thing to do is the thing that worked for me was just cold turkey. They got things like Chantix, and you'd be surprised how much better you feel when you quit. You might put on a little weight, food tastes a little better, but your sleeping is improved. Your sense of smell and things is good. No, I never relapsed over that whole period. I never relapsed from 95, 2005, 2005, 23 years. I've never relapsed. No, I don't think that I will ever smoke again. Thank you. Oh, you've been chewing Copenhagen this year, huh? Okay, thank you, Flan. I really appreciate you stopping by, sweetie. Thank you. Always makes my day. Yeah, be glad you never smoked. I mean, I'm noticing a rebound in smoking. The funny thing about California, though, is it's kind of unusual when you see somebody smoke here. I mean, I honestly say that. I went to a lot of places, the Midwest and the South, and it seemed like everybody was smoking, and it hit Jen and I on our cross-country trip. We were like, wow, did you notice how many people smoke? Because out in California, it's like it just seems like you find few smokers. Yeah, the Chicago was one of those places a lot of people seem to smoke. I was listening to Dave talking about his smoking and how his he was a kid with his uncle and his dad or something like that, and working on a piece of farm equipment in the cold, and they just lit up a smoke, It happens. Like a good cigar. Yeah, I just smoking sections. Still smoking sections. Wow. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's okay, Greg. I don't ever tell anybody what to do. I'm just saying. I was able to breathe easier and all that. So I would notice that I was noticing that I had a lot of stress in my job in Asia, banking and the banking world and all that. And I noticed when I was smoking, and if you went into the trading room at Royal Bank of Canada, the currency trading room, the air was just fucking blue. I mean, all the traders, the currency traders were always, and I was one for a while, we were always smoking in there. And I noticed after a while my hands started being cold, you know? And it was just the beginning of like poor circulation. And I didn't really like that. I didn't really like that sensation too much of that. You know, it was kind of weird. Like you just would feel cold. Hey, Greg Travels, nice to see you. Happy Tuesday evening to you, or possibly Wednesday morning. I don't know. There was something to be said. I worked in Hong Kong, Shanghai, Beijing, Chengdu, Chongqing, all over, everywhere, Western, Urumqi, Xinjiang. I speak Mandarin Chinese, Taiwan, Manila. My boss, you know, I was one of the first people into China after Tiananmen Square. And I'll never forget, my boss was standing there with a map of Asia behind him. And we're sitting in a meeting and he said, Huffer, you know, my name, last name, he called me Huffer. He'd be like, Huffer. And he turned and he put his fucking hand on the map of China. And he said, yeah, let's get something going in China. And everybody looked like he said it like he was just opening a branch of McDonald's, like a franchise. And it's like, man, he's like, just make that happen in the next year. Let's just get us a big presence in China for the Royal Bank of Canada. I mean, you had to secure banking licenses. At that time, they had FEC, foreign exchange currency, FEC certificates and stuff. And there was really no developed markets of debt. There was no tradable markets and stuff. And this guy's like, just put his fat hand on the map and said, just make that happen. I'm like, okay, boss. And then simultaneously, I'm developing the Philippines and Taiwan. Oh, shit. Hey, Joey D. Nice to see you. I hope you had a good time at Hot August Nights. Can't wait to see. We're going to have Joey D up for some spaghetti and meatballs. Probably try to shoot for maybe the last Sunday in August, Joey D. Just kind of pencil that in. We have fishing on the 24th. We're going deep sea fishing again. But I want to get Joey D up there. We met Joey D. I gave him the bum's rush because of my this van. I thought there was some problem with the powertrain. Oh, so okay, good. Glad you had a good time, Joe. Glad you had a good time. One of the greatest people and a real treasure. Humble as can be. United States Air Force, retired, Vietnam, no stolen valor there. When chewing, oh, okay, Greg's been chewing, okay. I guess if you're going to do anything, maybe chewing's the best. All right, Deb, I'll be on your chats, honey. Don't sweat it. I want to talk to you about Louisiana. It's one of those. It's the state Louisiana and Texas, or Louisiana, Texas, Alabama, Mississippi. Yeah, the mouth cancer. So, you know. Yeah, Deb is great. Sub her up, everybody. She does some chats. I was too shy to come in and say hi. You imagine Rosie, I'm shy, right? Okay. I've been using this, I don't even know if you can see it down here. Unplug this thing for a second. Of course I unplugged the wrong fucking thing. I have this inverter here that I've been using, the double plug inverter. It's been working pretty good. I mean, I'm overusing this phone. This phone is probably going to be destroyed. I mean, I'm taking videos. I'm editing with the phone. I mean, I'm just using the hell out of that thing. I remember when the baseball player had the big wad of chewing ass, spitting all over. Yeah, those were the days. Yeah, I remember that. Earl Weaver in the dugout. I think when I smoked, shit, when did I start? I smoked Marlboro Lights, Winston. Then I smoked Parliaments for a while. Wasn't there something called Parliament? I guess Winston was my smoke. Yeah, big red chewing gum. That's cool. I think Winston was my smoke. There you go. 50 says I'll start smoking when they legalize marijuana. There you go. 50, what state are you in? Because here it's more or less legal. Good night, Black Magic. Oh, that's awesome, man. I love Tampa. We went to the Bahama Breeze for dinner. Tampa's really cool. I love what is Ybor City down there is fantastic. A lot of fun. You bet. I love that. I just call to say, yeah, coffee. I did have some coffee. You'll be able to see the video. I have a percolator, a coffee perker. It worked good. I enjoyed my coffee. I made a nice one-pan wonder. You'll see that tomorrow. Had my coffee afterward. Nice. I got some bacon and eggs for tomorrow. A little bit of toast. Yeah, that's it, Joey D. Lucky Strikes, right? LSMFD, Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. God, one of my favorite old programs, the Jack Benny programs, with Don Wilson, the announcer for Lucky Strikes. Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. Yep, Lucky Strike. I think probably until Marlboro really got, I don't know when Marlboro got big, but it seemed to me like Luckies and Camels were the big thing. Greg. I don't know. It seemed like all the service guys. I don't know, Joe, did the Air Force and Army and just issue, I mean, in the PX and stuff, I guess Lucky just basically elbowed everything. I mean, there was no such thing as a filtered, right? There wasn't a filtered cigarette back then. Oh, Chesterfield, that was the other one. How about L&M, Liggett and Myers, L&M? My dad smoked L&M. Oh, Dave's like, I'm going to hang out with Allie. We're talking about you. As long as they're, I tell you what, Dave, as long as they're not talking about me, baby, it's all good. I don't know what brand Dave smokes cigarettes. I fucking well know he doesn't roll his own. Make sure that's not the pee jug. I used to smoke Pall Mall. That's another one. Yeah, having phone sex. Oh, shit. I just idle this engine. I don't give a fuck if this thing blows up. No, it's not the yellow pea water, Dave. God darn, Dave's got a fixation. He'll be telling everybody, you know, I saw Rosie on the Hangout. I swear to God, guys, I swear I'm not lying. She took the wrong fucking mason jar. Now, she'll deny it. She'll tell you she didn't do it. But I know that bitch drank out of that pea jug. No, I didn't, because I haven't used it yet. Don't need it down here. This place has a fantastic public bathrooms. That's the stuff Dave does for MFD. The sea rations had Luckies. No, it's not Shine. It's just some. I'm not drinking. It's just some Diet 7-Up. That's it. 50. I'm Elvis in training, right? 50's like, you better not be. I'm gonna stick a stick of dynamite under your van and just end it all. Yeah, getting car service pea jug tonight. We got our moonshine. Yeah, well, you know, you got to do what you got to do. You know, try to be like, I'm going to spare YouTube and other Elvis, right? Bye, Rosie. We're not even going to let this thing get off the ground, right? And in overnight news last night, a van mysteriously exploded in the peaceful town of Point Reyes in Marin County, California. Police are baffled as to the reason. There were no known enemies. I'll scratch your name in blood on the ground, you know, draw it out. I don't know if you know, I don't know. What's the difference between driving? What's the difference between driving for Uber and driving for Lyft? What's the difference? What's the difference? I don't know the difference between Uber and Lyft. So yeah, take notes. Yeah, we all know the inside scoop on. We all know the inside scoop on Greg. Oh, same shit, different companies, you know, because Vegas Vixen does Uber driving. So. Lets them hawk for tips. Oh, okay. Well, I would go for Lyft then, right? So it sounds like Lyft is better than Uber. So, because you're making me think that Uber you can't get tips, right? Oh, you think Uber supports Trump? Okay. Oh, could you imagine that 4 horsemen? Maybe I'll do that. Be an Uber driver and just live stream. I had some guy who was making dinner tonight. He was a cute guy. He was about 30 years old. Nice looking guy. He's like, are you alone? Hey, how you doing? You know, they come up and make small talk. Are you alone? I said, no, I got somebody with me. And he's like, you know, what are you doing? Are you camping out? I said, I'm just, you know, making some dinner, hanging out. You know, you don't want to be a total dick, but I don't need any, you know, I don't need any extra shit going on. Remember, Dave records everything. Greg, remember we used to laugh about Happy Meal had like his 10 10 monitors, his recording station, his big, comfortable, super padded leather chair. It looked like mission control. I think Dave has one of them in Iowa. Did somebody say something about me? Let me check. Yeah. Did Rosie say anything about me on a Hangout last night? Wasn't she on some like MX, a Tribe Called Cookies chat? Did she fucking diss me on there? Let's roll that beautiful bean footage back. Timestamp 9:42. Dave's a dick. Don't worry about Dave. Did you or did you not say that, Rosie? Be honest now, because I have the official record of that. Huh? I can't recall. Bullshit. Come clean, right? Really? Oh, no, Rob. I'm not like that. I'm not gonna lead anybody on and on. No way. He was a nice guy, just a local guy. A lot of these construction guys workers will wash their hands. They'll stop on the way home and clean themselves up a little bit. So Dave's going to start to get lie detectors, remote lie detectors set up with shocking apparatus. Did you lie, you fucker? Bzz. Tell the truth, bastard. Dave's Truth Squad. Might explain why I now talk with a lisp. Dave got me, huh? Yeah. Oh my God, Dave's like, get a hotel. This is awful. Dave, you had no sense of adventure? Did you ever go camping or just roughing it out there? This is awful. Hey Ross, how you doing, sweetie? So Rosie with like that and lie all the time. I know. We have Dave's Truth Squad out here now. In between episodes of Heart to Heart. I don't even know if there's suites around here. I don't even know. Roughing is one thing. Parking amongst pea jugs, not so much. Hunting camp for over 50. Classy redneck, then we're a hotel service. Yeah, you certainly enjoy the room service. Dave, when I worked in Asia, I got room service, but I've never ever gotten room service in the U.S. before, ever. Never done that before. So Charles can wheel in the dinner. Where would you like to set up? I'm looking at Dave. He's in that fucking hotel, and I said, turn on the cam. He turns on the cam. He's got a big-ass steak there, and he's like, oh, and there behind him, oh, this is a hamburger. I got it for backup because I wanted the fries on it. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Why didn't you just order the fucking fries, Well, I might get hungry later. I mean, holy shit. Oh, man, can you imagine the room service bill on that? Shit. Yeah, Susie here. Hey, Felipe, how you doing? Buenos dias, buenas noches, bienvenidos a mi chat. No, Susie, hi, sweetie. I just saw you. I have the tiniest little type. I have to keep leaning forward. I will never allow you to ever camp, and I'll drag you to a 4-star hotel, as there are no 4-star hotels. No, yeah, I hear you. Susie, it's nice to see you. Well, one thing, Dave, I wouldn't be able to stay in a van in winter anyway. Man, look at the sizes. Look at this St. Bernard coming by. Holy shit. Look at that. Man, that dog is huge. Whoa. Nice to see you, Susie. Yeah, that is a big, big dog right there. Gotta see the size of that. Shit. Yeah, 12 inches of snow. Yeah, that had to suck. Well, I don't know. Little Link is really tough. I like I've stayed at I enjoyed the Hampton Inns. They gave you a nice breakfast. San Diego, we're staying in a nice place. They include a nice breakfast every day. Can't wait to go down there in October. Play volleyball on the beach with the boys and girls. Man, it's always windy down here. Let's look at the color. It's clear. It's okay. Imagine hanging out from a fancy, huh? He's like, but oh no, you're fucking boondocking. Really? You're so glad. I told you, it's a lost cause, Dave. You're looking at Eliza Doolittle from My Fair Lady, right? I don't know, Gav. I don't know what you really want. Huh? You want to make a lady out of me? The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain. By Jove, she's got it. Keep drinking the yellow water. And see, Dave, you're going to tell people I got drunk and I'm drinking, and I'm not drinking. You're going to tell people oh, she got giddy and shit. Look at the timestamp, right? Prove it. What do you want me to take the Dave on the spot breathalyzer test? Well, I did cook a nice dinner tonight out there, Dave. As you'll see, I got the one pan wonder. It was a really tasty dinner. I had the perk coffee maker going. Tomorrow I'm going to have some bacon and eggs. I gotta find if I can see if I can find Joe Kane. He gave us a toaster, a camp toaster. Motel soup. Why the bottle or damn? Dave, because I'm a big moonshiner. If you check the channel, the video called From Grains to Glass, I have 100 mason jars at home that I use used over the years for making whiskey, White Dog, and that's why I'm very desirable in a prepping situation, because I know how to make booze that we can all enjoy when the shit hits the fan. Greg's like, yeah, Rosie can go along. She knows what the hell she's doing. Oh man, 50. That thing was so gross the other night about the Narce's pleasure toy or whatever. Who in the hell put that up? Did Dave have that on this? Where the hell did that come from? And I'm like, fuck, I'm eating breakfast here, right? What was it? No, I know, Greg. Just send me your address again. I'm shipping out some to Kevin Chambers. I'm shipping out one to Kaz down in Slabs. I'll get you one. Fuck, I know. Shit. There's no excuse for that shit. Yeah, I got your address. Just remind me to send it to you. I got your address. We send you. You're on the Christmas card list. Greg's my number one. Dave, you got everybody's docs. I don't know how you get some people's docs, some of those hardcore trolls and stuff. I just try to stay clear and stay out of the way and stay on the good side of shit. Don't touch the third rail, right? I just stay away from the third rail. It's a 1956 radio receiver. Tell me everything, yeah. Oh boy, got kind of quiet out here. Let's step out on this street a minute. I don't want to disconnect this. I don't lose the internet. This is pretty robust internet here. There's the train depot, the old one. That's that Western Bar. That's the oldest contracted AAA station in the nation. Chedda's Garage, Point Reyes Station, 1926. Oh yeah, the voice changer, yeah. Well, you know, you weren't the only one that could have a little bit of mockery and fuckery. I enjoyed myself immensely with that. I like that. I kept everybody spinning for a bit. That was fun. Poor MX. Poor Lacey Rocks. One night she's screaming, "It's not MX." Oh, the dollar chandelier, this side of the Mississippi. That was a beautiful chandelier. If you saw the Virginia City when they had a really beautiful chandelier in one of those places, yeah, fuck that shitty garage. You know, you can't, Dave. You just cannot appreciate history, right? You can't look at Chedda's Garage, Point Reyes Station, and be fascinated by the fact that that's the oldest contracted AAA station in the nation. It's still going strong, almost 100 years of being a AAA contract. I'm fascinated by the history that they put pretty cool. Dave's like, fuck that, just burn it down. Oh my God. Oh, I don't want to see a video where Deb lost her. Please tell me it was sweet corn anyway. Shit, yeah, black and white film. Leave it to my beaver, right? Shit. Oh no. Oh shit, poor Deb. Poor Deb. You ever think, Greg, did you ever think Deb ever figured that somebody would show up in Iowa right in her own backyard right there and have mockery and fuckery and just take her life and just turn her life totally upside down, you know? Fing. We hung with Deb for years, right? Never knew what a wild we never knew what a wild child that she never knew what a wild child that she was. That's pretty funny. Show the spot where she lost her virginity. Why don't you drive up to Clear Lake and show us the glasses where Buddy Holly crashed with the Big Bopper, right? The day the music died. Was it Clear Lake or Storm Lake or somewhere up there? I can't remember the name of it. Yeah, Vegas. Joshy Bingham. You think the steering wheel's on the wrong side, huh? Maybe this will be the year we get Joshy Bingham to Las Vegas. Hey now. Yeah, they told me it's a walk out to the crash site. They got some big Clear Lake. They got some big like glasses there on the field. Hello, baby. Do I what? Do I who? You know what I like. Chantilly Lake, got a booty too. Yeah, I'm always fearful what Dave's got next, you know. Who's gonna be exposed? No, I'm not. Fuck you. I'm not at a Wendy's parking lot. I'm on the streets of Point Reyes Station in Marin County. Pretty the way they got those lights on in there. That's a nice scene right there. Lovely Marin County. Wendy's. You really flip your lid. Dave will really freak out when we go to do the McDonald's review. Really? really digging low. He's like, I couldn't believe I saw it in my fucking feed. The Wendy's review. Really? I said, Jenna, we better run for the fucking hills. Yeah, drink more yellow water, you know, as I turn the camera around. I'd like to have a beer, but I'm not one that drinks on boondocking, that's for damn sure. Like I said, I'll be the unlucky slob that the cops roll through in the first time. You go to Vegas. Well, I don't know how Marshall would be getting there this year. Like I said, I've been pretty damn good, except for the thing with stickers is going to do some work for me on the channel thing. But I haven't really done much of any kind of donating. There's no restraining in Cook County, tossed it out. Yeah, the restraining order is now out of effect. Hence, look who I found. It's me, Dave the Fisherman. How the hell are you? What are you doing? Hey, you wanted to kick my ass? Here I am. I would have come out of there. Craig will need, yeah, Rosie will need one from me. There we go. Oh, shit. I'm coming. Can you imagine that? Yeah, you know, he'll have to get himself there this year. You know, seems like a whole new crop of people's coming down, and that'll be cool. I mean, anybody's welcome. I'm just saying, but you know, Bobby wants to get a little bit of a nicer place. Dave wants to be out on some fucking golf course that God knows what the hell. I mean, where is he? Near Lake Havasu down there. I mean, what the fuck? Really gonna go golfing in December? He told me to share. Well, I don't know. You know, not my concern. Yeah, maybe we should all rent like a really big house, for 3 nights, right? Just get an Airbnb, a big ass mansion down there, and I'll have to lock my doors from you boys at night. I want Dave creeping around. Because he'll be creeping around. Yeah, I know Regina laughed. Kelly's okay. Kelly's a worker. You got to say that about Kelly. She works. You know, she's got a lot of dignity. She's got a lot of pride. She never asked anybody for anything, much to her credit. That's a good thing. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Molly, Dolly, how are you, beautiful? Nice to see you. We got Dave is rampaging tonight. Molly, Dolly, can you work your magic on Dave's? You have charms to soothe the savage beast. Yeah, it's getting deep in here. Dave's getting all sexual on us. I don't know. I don't think. Oh, God. The crabs. Oh, shit. You guys are killing me. I don't know what a murder boner is. I don't think I want to know. Shit. Oh, Ellie knows. Okay, yeah, figures Ellie would know, huh? That's funny. Yeah, I'm blushing. I never heard of a murder boner. I've heard that somebody's got a real hard on for somebody, but I never heard of, I used to hang around. I lived in Little Italy in Baltimore for a while, and all those Italianos. They were always one step away from rat fucking each other and stuff. Google good time. Yeah. Maybe you'll have to time out Dave, Craig. Imagine that. I'd never hear the end of it. Yeah, where is Ellie? She should be stopping in over here. I think I got a little bit of a chocolate bar left here. You can't get a regular chocolate bar in this town to get fair trade shit. That's a real pain in the ass. Right, some fair trade. I guess that's all right. I guess we can't all get by on, I don't know where in the hell that, I guess I'm not going to have that. Oh well, we got to watch our figure. Yeah, sexy time. Hey, there's Ellie. There's Ellie. I was just saying, Ellie, as Dave's defenseless. He's got the wrong account in here. How are you, Ellie? Welcome to Point Reyes. Yeah, I like chocolate too. I bought a don't know where in the hell it went. I had a it was pretty good. I don't know where in the hell it was. See all of you. I gotta find out. Maybe if I can find it. I can't even reach it. This Dave thinks I hit a P. I'm gonna confuse the jugs here tonight. Let's see. What the hell's in there? Bread for tomorrow. Dave's like, holy fuck, you brought bread from home? Really? You couldn't go in the morning and have a breakfast? Let's see. What do we got here? Oh, what the hell was that? Shit just came out of there. What the hell is that? Carrots? You want a carrot? Let me see what I got in here. What do I got here? There it is, Dave. We're going to cook some bacon up tomorrow. Sunrise bacon, huh? How about that? What the hell's that? Ice. I don't know where in the hell it went. That's really pissing me off. I really wanted to have a little piece of that candy. That chocolate bar. Dave's like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? Really? It's a constant. I told you, Dave, we're going to cook bacon and eggs. I know, Dave, I told you, with me, it's just a constant spiral downward. It's like the more you know, the more it's like a WTF moment, right? Shitty bacon, sure it's the cheapest shit in there. Brought eggs from home. Yeah, I pre-mixed my own scrambled egg mix here. Yeah, see, that way somebody told me, you just make it up the day before. And then you don't have to spill it all over the place, like your eggs won't crack. You just pour it into the pan. So, again, with the mason jar. And I can always have an eggnog or something if shit doesn't work out. All right. Yeah, prefabricated. I'm sure Dave's ready to pass out when he sees that. Becca, you gotta, I'm sure he went in to wake Beck up. You gotta fucking see this, huh? Holy shit. This brought my own little Splenda from home. First class. First class. I told you can take the, Dave, as my friend, the boss once said, you can take the girl out of the ghetto, but you can't take the ghetto out of the girl, you know? So, that's my excuse. Right. While you're on your 1,000 acres, we're two to a bed, right? Van dwelling on. She raided the fridge and is lost. Oh man, yeah, it's funny. I told you, Dave, it's just a constant spiral downward. I am from Baltimore originally. Baltimore. Grew up a Colts and Orioles fan. Used to have the 50-cent seats up in the bleachers, the junior Orioles. You could go to 10 games. You had a strip of like 20 tickets for like $10. You could go to a game for 50 cents. It was glorious. Of course, it took all day to walk there and back, but now it took God, you gotta have your cream. He's probably screaming back. He's coming out. What are you screaming about, Becca? Look at this shit. Look at this. Look at this shit. Deconstructed egg McMuffin. That's it. Poor Becca's like, please, you woke me up for that. I told you, Dave. She's not like you and me. Mommy, don't even mention Safeways, you know. Shit, I can never look at the Safeway the same way again, you know. Oh, shit. I really bursted Dave's like, get a 5-star hotel. What the fuck? I told you, Dave, I live a simple monastic type of life. I don't ask for anything in life. I just, you know, I earn $10. I put $9.90 in the bank. You know, that's my thing in life, right? Shit. I'm hoping Dave's not going to have me swatted now for poor taste. We gotta get the hell. We gotta get Rosie to fuck off of YouTube. You know, this ain't right. This is a tragedy. This is a tragedy. Ellie, I think you'll enjoy my my cooking today. Did a nice little one-pan wonder. Made use of some stuff from home. Yeah, lots of action there in Jackson. That's it. Woo! I think Dave passed out from just shock and awe. I have all the creamer in the world. That's right. Ellie, hold my hand, please. Dave is rampaging tonight. Dave is rampaging tonight. Yeah, I've been here. No, Dave will tell you he's been here forever on Boyd. I don't know. He stumbled into our community. But Boyd is one of those things, once you stumble in, you don't get out. Hey, Dixie. How you doing, Dixie? Nice to see you. The great state of Alabama represented tonight. Dixie in the house. Nice to hang out with you. I got to go tear this cooler apart outside. I'm going to find this goddamn chocolate bar. I hope I didn't piss my money away and lose it. I'll have to go searching for it all over where I was. Makes me so mad. Ugh. Now I am really fucking pissed. I paid $2.49 for that stupid fair trade chocolate bar. And if I have to tear this whole fucking van apart, I'll find this thing. What the fuck? Shit, now I gotta drive around tonight and see if I dropped it on the ground somewhere. fuck did I do with it? I might have left it up on that picnic table when I was making dinner tonight, in which case one of these people probably stole it up there. Okay, I'll just think. What did you do with it? Think. Yeah, look in between the seats. I think I probably left it up there. I don't even know if I have a flashlight to go up there looking again. Let's see, I only ate one piece of it, then I will. Did I drop it on the ground out here? Fucking containers in. Ah, shit. Damn it. Goddamn hungry now. Well, that's a pisser. That is a pisser. Yeah, not here, Dave. It's right now it's 63 degrees here. It's very comfortable. I just can't believe I lost that thing. Yeah, I want to go search for it, but I'll disconnect the internet if I do. You know, hi Spirit, how are you? I'm just trying to rack my brain to think about where I bought that. Because, you know, I went in the store, I'm like, you guys got a Hershey bar, they're looking at you, that's not fair trade, you know, we can't handle products like that. I mean, what the fuck, you know, the great American chocolate bar, right? But we do have these Western Nigeria, you know, bumblefuck, almond toffee, fair trade bars, and I look at the price of it and my fucking wig hair standing. What the hell? These people are living better than I am, you know? That's it, Koopy. Yeah, I thought I had to take a lot of wrenches because a ton of comments, a shitload of comments were removed from videos and stuff. So I have to get that shit straightened out again. So. No, on here I only have 3. That's the Rosie Murphy channel, so. Yeah, Ellie, did you ever buy something and then you can't find it? I mean, what the hell? I mean, I'm trying, I cleaned up tonight. What did I do with it? I had a little bit of chocolate bar. I was going to maybe have some for a snack later, and then I don't know whether I put it in a box. I thought I put it in the cooler. Yeah, senility setting in. Look under the seat. Yeah, there you go. Oh my God. I want Dave on the super chat. Thanks, Coop. That's all I need. I don't know what the hell I did with that. Oh well. We'll just have to write that one off. Koopy, what are you doing up? It's 11. You up at 2 o'clock in the morning over there, huh? Waiting for Rosie to come and tuck you in, baby. Ooh. Yep, 148. Check your bra. You know I don't wear a bra. I can't remember the last. I don't even know if I remember how to put a damn bra on. I haven't worn a bra in shit. Yeah, if you're bored, I could use 20. Yeah, Greg, you should be advanced to the head of the class, huh? The way I see it. Ellie, have you ever bought anything and then you're like, man, where in the hell did that go? Yeah, Roscoe's down in Australia. It's 3:47 p.m. on a Wednesday in Australia. I think Dave went to wake back up. You're not even gonna fucking believe it. I buy all kinds of off the wall brands. I have some great. Yeah, your chocolate was great, Joe. You know, Missy Jen really loves that. Really love that. It was awesome. But who's that? Greg? Greg's known for being so rich. Oh, thank you, Spirit. You're sweet. Yeah, thank you, Joe. Met the Joe and Dave the fisherman. You want to talk about a real honest to God service, man? Well, you're in here tonight with one Joey D. Had the pleasure of meeting him in person. You would have never known it before, but United States Air Force, Vietnam service. Nice guy. Just the kind you would expect. Keeps his lips shut. You never even know. Racking ammo. Racking ammo. Okay, you're rich as Midas. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. I'm hanging together pretty good for the old broad. Doing okay. Yeah, Rosie, there you go again. I know, Joe. I said, Joe, we're going to put you on camera. He's like, I'm kind of on the fence. We know what that means. Yeah. Yeah, I'm proud of Joe. Joe's just been an awesome person. He's kind of like Joseph Kane. Joseph Kane lost his wife of 30 some years and troops on, and that's the way Joey D is, you know. He's a warrior. Fly, fight, win. Vets always have a special place in my heart. I don't think Dave's one standard deviation away from normal. The one thing with it about Dave, I always wonder what the hell tomorrow's going to bring, you know? Yes, I'm sitting in my van. Just stop there with your headlights on for a while. Take a picture. Last longer. Hello. Probably the cops. Nope. Yeah, you're a boy rock star. They think I'm nuts. Hello, talking to myself. Boy, some farm living shit out of you. Peeked in the door. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, we're having our Grange meeting. Is that what you call it when you're giving each other? bugs me about that chocolate bar. I thought I put it in the cooler. Oh. Bergs. Yeah, where's the Bergs tonight? I don't know. He sent me something last week. He called me a hypocrite or something. I don't know what that was about. He railed off on me. It's kind of nice, these businesses that leave their Wi-Fi on all night. It's a nice thing. It's like my bank at home. Their Wi-Fi is always on. So if I'm boondocking in Petaluma, I always have a place to have Wi-Fi. Well, I think I'm going to go about 7 more minutes, and then probably Dave will open up a chat and discuss all my creamers and chocolates and what the fuck nots. Yeah, I'm going to go to bed. I got about 6 more minutes, and then I'm going to go find a nice boondocking site. It's been a nice, fun hangout. Oh, no, Dave won't. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna chill out. I'm gonna watch a Heart to Heart season 1, episode 6. Chill out and watch a little bit of that tonight. So we thank everybody that came on tonight. I got some good videos coming tomorrow. Some more drone mixed in. Little stop at a couple nice stops. A little good history and some horrifying history. So typical California. Okay, jammy time. That's it. I need Joshy to tuck me in. Give me my sponge bath, huh? Koopy. All right. Love you, Koopy, and yeah, there we go, Koopy and Joshy and Dave. There's still hope for Dave. Fading fast, though. So, tomorrow we're going to try to do a little bit of metal detecting, but my top priority is to do a little exploring around the area. So, 4 Horsemen, thanks for coming in tonight. Ellie, wherever you are. Dave, best to Becca, thanks for coming in tonight. MFD lives.